Regardless if it's in a bottle or can, I'm going to be reviewing a beer today, guys. Oh, BC's Beer Reviews, BC's Beer Reviews, BC's Beer Reviews. Well, it's another episode of BC's Beer Reviews with your boy BC. Well, this is the first time I've ever had this beer, and I'm really wondering what this is like. I did a little research about it before I came out here and record a video, and kind of interested to see how this works or how this beer tastes. So, um, today's beer I've got Boddingtons Pub Ale. Yep. Well, um, according to the packaging, this was established in 1778 and it's imported from Great Britain. Now, I know these guys were bought out by Anheuser-Busch. So, let's see here. According to the package here, since 1778 when it was first brewed at the Strange Way Brewery in Manchester, Boddingtons has been renowned as a unique pale golden ale. After pouring the beer, cascades slowly the glass to give Boddingtons its distinctive creamy head and smooth body. Brewed by AB InBev UK Limited, Bangor, United Kingdom. Product of Britain, imported by Import Brands Alliance, St. Louis, Missouri. So I know I looked up on Wikipedia and they were said that they were bought out by Anheuser-Busch. I know that much. And let's see here, the can says, let's see, since 1778 when it was first brewed at the Strange Ways Brewery in Manchester, Boddingtons has been renowned as a unique pale golden ale in English pubs. Boddingtons is served using the traditional hand-pulled method, which mixes air with the ale as it pours, producing a distinctive creamy head and a smooth body with little grassiness. Ordinary packaged ale cannot match the quality, but the drought flow system does by releasing millions of tiny bubbles when open. Drought flow cans give the creamy head and authentic fresh taste of Boddington's Pub Ale. The drought flow system employs a small recyclable device which floats in the ale. For best results serve cold, but not ice cold. They're saying 41 degrees for this beer, so I don't keep my freezer or refrigerator below 40, so we should be good on the temp here. So, yeah. It also says wait and watch the head settle on the perfect glass of Morning's Pub Ale. Well, Great Ghost Beer Can. Yeah, I can hear that widget in there. Yeah, it's like the Guinness widget. And the foam coming out here, it looks almost milky when I first poured it. So, yeah. Yeah, I can hear the widget in the can. Oh, yeah, it got that cascading effect like the Guinness does. I don't know how well you guys can see that on screen, but we're getting that cascade effect like you do with Guinness. Now I'm getting about a figure's worth ahead on this bad boy, and it's that type of head that you see with a tight formation, almost to the point where it's almost like out of a coffee shop. Okay, and I mean it looks creamy to me. The head, it really does, silky even. Yeah, can you hear the widget at the bottom? I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can hear it. So yeah, here's Bodie's the can, and I guess this is a session beer. Now this is coming at you with a 4.6 APV. It says it's a session beer. Now, some of the information, it, I don't know. I looked up on Wikipedia. I don't know. They're talking about how it was founded in 1853, but at least they said it was Manchester, England. Now, I mean, that was by Wikipedia. Now, you just heard me read off what was on the can. That's like conflicting in a way. But as far as IBU goes, I couldn't find any IBUs on this beer that I could find. But leave the comments in the comment section below if you know any different. So let me know because I couldn't find it. So I mean the can art looks nice. I mean they've got a barrel on here, and it has a couple of bees on there. I don't know what that's supposed to represent, but I'm sure it has some sort of meaning. So that's nice. Nice 1 pint glass. Yeah. I didn't realize these cups were actually a pint size. But then again, I did have a little spillage, so we'll see it with the next cup. I mean, the third cup, because I generally have two beers with me here. And I'll test out to see if one actually fills the whole thing. But with that head, you're not going to fit the whole thing in this cup. I can tell you that right now with the head. So, now I get to this one. I mean, this one looks super clean to me. I mean, clean to me. I don't know how well you guys can see that on the screen, but that's clean to me. I'm sure there's going to be some beer reviewers out there. Oh, I can see sediment particles. This. Well, I mean, I hate to say it, but I've only got one good eye working, and I can only that. This is what I'm seeing, where it's super clean. It's like a good. I don't know. Should, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say it anyway. This looks like a I don't know, a good, clean, crisp looking golden straw color. It really does. I mean, it's nice. I mean, not overly dark, but nice for the way it looks for it being a so called session beer. And the head, tiny bubbles, nicely, tightly packed, and off white. So, yeah, yeah. Smells like it has a full body to it. Yeah, you're smelling the hops and barley on this bad boy. Smelling good, smelling nice. Got no complaints so far. I mean, would have been nice if the APV was a little bit higher on this, but I mean, that's the beauty of doing beer reviews. You're gonna get different APVs for different beers that you're reviewing. Case in point. So, I mean, I'm impressed. I'm not seeing no carbonation in here whatsoever. So, let's see how this bad boy tastes, huh? Yeah, it, it feels like it's rather smooth going down, and I gotta admit, it tastes like it smells. That's how, I don't know how else to explain it. I mean, whatever you're smelling, that's what you're gonna get. Now, I know that I've reviewed beers where, in some cases, they've somewhat tasted like they smelled. If that makes sense to you, this is how my how brain and taste buds and everything works. I'm sorry, but this is how it works. I, it's the way it's wired, you know. But I mean, I've got no complaints. I will say you're getting the hops, the barley, a little bit of tang, and a bit of sweetness. Now you're getting more sweetness than you are tang, but you are getting a bit of tang. I don't know, or bitterness, I should say, which I'm assuming is from the hops and barley. In a way, it seems flat to me. It does. It really seems, in a way, seems flat. Now, I'm assuming this is the intent of having it flat to a certain degree because I'm not impressed by the carbonation. And even when I do review a beer that has a low uh, carbonation rate or a non existent carbonation rate, at least it still has that mouthfeel of a certain amount of carbonation rate. And I'm not really getting much off of this one. The lacing on the cup is really good. I'm impressed by it. I really am. And as you guys can see, that's what I'm kind of working with as far as lacing goes. I know it don't add up well with my white T-shirt, but yeah, I'm telling you, the head on there is lacing on there is pretty good. If you guys can see that, so yeah, I mean it looks good by looking at it. I'm impressed by that. Now the taste, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, I've had worse beers on the show, and I've had better beers on the show, and this is somewhere in between. I'd say this is probably, I don't know. Yeah, okay. I'm not overly impressed by this beer. I'm really not. Uh, if I had to give this one a grade, and I really hate giving out bad grades. I really do. You know what? I gotta give this one a. I want to say 7.75 out of 10. Yeah, it's. But then again, that's just me. So, you know, glad I got this one reviewed. I was curious about how this was gonna taste. So, uh, yeah, you know me. Like I've always said, hey, drink responsibly. Don't do nothing stupid. Peace out, brother man. Peace out, sister girl. And I'll see you next time here on the next PC's Beer Reviews.